See, I don't expect anyone up for a little bit, so especially since this is kind of out of the blue. Besides, I talked about at the end of my last live stream. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yo, 73 views. Let's go. All right. Let's see. Live. Yeah, I'm live. I was gonna say I'm live right now. Okay. So now that I'm live. Okay. Cool. It's a little blurry. It's blurry, but we'll get through it. I can guarantee you there's not going to be anyone for a little bit, so. Ooh, they got playable Supersonics? That looks like official. Like, can you mod DS games? Huh. Anyone show up yet? No? Alright. Alright, so obviously, if you're in the live stream, you know what's happening already, but yeah. IGN. What have it?
This guy was driving.
Okay.
Look at the damage. This guy was going just a little over the speed limit. Look at the damage.
Nope, stop.
Purpose for this character, and that's really what the character's thing is his purpose. You know, it is love and all those things, but what is his purpose? That's what he questions all the time. And if you were that, went through that, well, you would be just questioning your purpose all the time. Is this all that I am? But so the quiet moments create that for the reader to make them question it as well.
It just feels like an incredibly tortured character in a very beautiful way, and sort of in the parallel to like a vampire or something, where you're like, all right, this guy's seen it all, he's been through it all. But
Yeah, but we just want to. Wait, you always stress there's no self-pity there. Like he's not. It's actually.
You know, it's funny
Let's figure it out.
that it
He's not feeling.
Oh, this is Berserker, so Keanu's somewhere.
Yeah. If anything, the character's holding on to its humanity. Yeah, the difference is like.
Yeah, Keanu's right there. Okay, so maybe we will get something real quick.
So I know the difference.
Congrats on getting out.
And I was just a savage, evil person. But Berserker's not. He is not evil. It's not an evil thing. He's a force of nature, but he's a sentient force of nature that questions his existence and why.
I really love how playful you guys get with the time periods. You can turn the page, and all of a sudden, you're in a completely different era. You have that blank canvas to go anywhere. Where do you, or how do you decide we're going to drop this character in here? Because he's been through it all, so you can really go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we tend to follow the story. Yeah, you know, like what lesson, where do they need to go? Ancient civilizations.
Yeah, I think it's definitely character driven, right? So it's like, where did it come from? We need to see that. When did it happen? So we see that, and then present day. And I think to your credit, you were like, the present day needs to be as relevant as anything else, you know, because that's.
Oh, he's in his own comic book. That's hilarious.
Anytime we jump to the past, it's to inform something that he's going through now, you know, just to sort of explain why he's doing what he's doing. Like issue 1 was so over the top with violence, but I think it was on. The intention was to do that, just to wake you up, get your attention, and then we.
Hi, one viewer.
Why is he doing that?
We're waiting for the Marvel panel, but Keanu Reeves is right here, so maybe we'll get something for Sonic 3. Who knows?
Is part of his character where he has like a careless disregard.
Bye,
for
one
his
viewer.
Body, even
Sheesh.
his body has no meaning other than as a tool to use.
And there's a running theme of people sort of weaponizing that tool and being like, how do we, I mean, from day one, how do we take
Hello, one
advantage of
viewer.
powers for evil, to hurt people, even if they don't deserve it?
Which is
Just waiting on the Marvel panel for the next couple minutes. But Keanu Reeves is right here, so maybe he'll say something about Sonic 3. Yo, Chris, you made it. Let's go.
How well researched
If you haven't noticed already, I started like a minute early.
history in there.
Actually, like 10.
Real human history.
So.
And his name's escaping me.
Anyway, as I was saying, Keanu is like right here. So maybe we'll get something for Sonic 3. Who knows? If he is in Sonic 3, if he's in there,
Very well researched.
I still got my money on Robert Pattinson.
And I really got into that because
That's Mr. Kent.
What? Yeah, no, we did. You set up.
Yeah, he's on here for another 4 minutes. So.
Remember this? so we did the science part.
Yeah, we're good.
You had a connection that we were able to explore, and then we could ask a bunch of dumb questions and get good explanations. Yeah,
I love that. Speaking of getting it right, there's a live action adaptation in the works and an animated series in the works. What are the things that have to make it over there besides, I mean, I guess in the live action one, are we going for the...
Oh, cool. We got a
Guinness
couple
Book of
people in
World
here.
Records for blood
Cringe.
in the
JK,
first
cool.
20 minutes?
Yo, are you hyped for JW? What's that?
So what's the question?
What do you think those things just really need to nail in terms of like the essence of the graphic novel that you want to see across both those adaptations?
Well, I'm interested to see what the other artists who are
Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna see it within the next week. It's
the writer Matt
maybe
Santalman
Tuesday.
is involved with the screenplay.
I went to see
and,
If a little bit after
he's
I
also
got done live
offered
streaming,
to,
like an hour or so.
move forward with the anime.
That one was really good. It brought me to tears a couple times.
So really, there's just for me, there's just some canon, like the lead character has to have that biography. The rules.
Why are you stealing my swag? You don't got no swag, bro. It's all me. Like the stream, chat.
That rules. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Berserker kicks ass. Please go buy it. Read them all. Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
For all things Comic-Con, keep watching IGN.
IGN Live at Sdcc is presented by Nitsa. Speeding catches up with you. IGN store has it all.
Okay, they're just going, doing random stuff now. So yeah, like I said, we're just gonna be reacting to the Marvel panel, as you could probably guess from the thumbnail and the title. But not much else. The movie's really gory though. Yeah, I expected it because that's what I've heard throughout all of the interviews. It's the goriest one yet, which I'm really excited. Not to say I'm excited for that, but you know what I mean. That's some nice Fallout stuff. Speaking of Deadpool and Wolverine, though, those Fortnite skins that I showed in the stream earlier today, I think I'm actually going to get those. Like, those are really good. I'm going to save up for some V-Bucks and then, boom, get it. They're not showing much right now. They're just, it's the, just ads. Marvel stuff should be coming, though, within the next couple of minutes. Okay. Right here? Right here? Right there. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Why it belongs and finally find out. Where? Any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea. It drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on Cinefix, IGN, and wherever you get your podcasts. Oh, so serious. IGN has the most thorough.
Don't start lagging on me now.
High-tech maps out there.
Dude, limit the quality if you have to. I don't care.
Save your IGN account, and anything you check off on a map is tracked in the guide as well. It's the
I might have to place it like right here so you guys can like. Yeah.
Faster with more markers than ever and are built for your phone as your constant companion to the biggest games. So start checking off markers for the game you are playing for free at IGN Maps today.
Interesting. Well, it should be time to get started. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, there's their official
Here at Comic-Con, fans pack into Hall H for
Sonic
the Marvel
guy.
Studios panel where Kevin Feige reveals the latest plans for the future of the MCU. And every year, we bring you the most up-to-date coverage that we possibly can. Joining me to help break down everything we might get today, analyze, probably freak out a little bit, and really just have a good time. My Avengers at IGN. Akeem Lawton, Amelia Emberwing, Tom Jorgensen,
Spider-Man
and
4,
Kate
please.
Walker.
Dude, I hope. I don't think that's coming until after Secret Wars, but probably,
So this
maybe.
is gonna get crazy.
Or
In
maybe,
just a bit,
actually,
we're
no,
gonna
it's
start
filming
getting
this year,
breaking
right?
news from
So
the Marvel
maybe.
panel. We've got our news team inside Hall H updating us with live announcements, tweets, images, leaks, trailers, everything we expect to see, casting announcements, new movies, TV shows, probably a huge wall of logos of films that we're going to experience over the next 7 to 10 decades. What are we expecting to learn about first tonight? The buzz right now feels very
Can I just, like,
Fantastic
get
Four-y. That feels like
a
big thing
stream?
to lead with.
When you put a giant 4 into the sky on Thursday night at Comic-Con, people are going to start assuming that maybe Fantastic Four.
Can I just get a stream that like from inside Hall
An entire
H? That'd be
Marvel-themed
nice.
drone show here, and which dogs love because they don't make exploding noises. And they made Galactus in the sky using hundreds of drones. I don't know how they do that.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was
coolest
cool.
Drone display that I've ever seen, because
Yes.
Galactus is supposed to come up over the horizon terrifyingly. Look
Exactly.
At, oh my god!
Like what? How?
Look at that. That's
How?
awesome.
Live,
That's all
right?
drones.
The sun is out.
Okay, so this is our an official look at Galactus if he was a drone or several drones.
Okay, that's
And there's
nice. I like that.
four.
That's cool.
Here's what we know about Galactus in Fantastic Four so far. He's being played by Ralph Ineson, who was in The Witch, the father in The Witch, has one of the
fun.
most deepest, gravelly, just imposing voices. The second I heard this casting, I was like, I am so excited for this. Let's run through the cast real quick of
Hold up.
Fantastic Four. Pedro Pascal the other day revealed the first shot of the four of them together. They seem to be having a good time. Nothing has attacked.
Perfect
them yet.
casting for real.
Ahead of Pedro.
I haven't heard him in anything, but I think
I
I
don't
think he'll
know
probably
what
do good.
restaurant that is, but it looks lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Hopefully
we're
it stays
scanning
like
this for
that.
Details. So we have Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm, aka Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn playing Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. We got even Moss Bachrach from.
He's got a buzz cut.
is
See, that's
playing
funny.
The Thing. He did an interview recently, and they said, like, how have you been like getting ready for your role? And he said, I've been looking at a lot of rocks. And that's good. That's the exact that's the kind of humor I want to see from him. But yeah, this was one of the first images we saw of the movie, which led us to believe that it's a period piece, which it is.
Yes. Yeah, it's a new setting. We haven't seen any Marvel movies fully set back in that exact time period. And we also know we're pretty sure at this point it's not going to be part of the 616 universe, that it may be adjacent. There's been kind of rumors about that. So it's such an exciting way to make this sort of fully new area that the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
The only thing I don't like about the fact that how they're introducing characters here in like Phase 4, Phase 5, Phase 6 is that'd be nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's 1999. Yeah, it's not 616. People, they're stupid. But I really do not like the way that they're introducing characters through separate universes. I think if they were actually good storytellers, they'd be able to divert a little bit away from the multiverse, but still have them like be introduced in the Earth 1999, or however many nines there are, and then just have it feel natural that way, and then like push them out into the multiverse. That'd be nice.
And we're gonna get all
more
that.
graphic design is what you think?
Hoping for more
Yeah.
graphic design.
I would love the 3 non-thing Fantastic Four members to come out suited, and then Evan to have just like a rock on top of his head. Yeah.
Or bring back the foam costumes they used in the last several Fantastic Four movies. There's
Foam.
also the chance that we get Doctor Doom. Now, this is a big thing that people MCU fans have wanted Doctor Doom forever. It hasn't happened yet. We've got Doctor Doom appearances in previous Fantastic Four movies that are like not necessarily part of all this world anymore. How do we feel about that? I know we all
I'm a
have
nerd.
our picks.
I think we all are nerds here. Like, look at me.
I'm ready for Doom.
You're not ready for Doom?
No, I think this has got to be Galactus's movie.
What?
All right.
But he's so big and he's up there.
Gratification, because it will be better later. And
I've never known Doctor Doom as like a Fantastic Four villain. I've always known him as for I don't know, the Avengers or like Tony Stark. I've never known him for the Fantastic Four. I think Galactus suits better for the movie.
We've had him previously for such a short period of time. We've needed to like bring in the surfer, which obviously we have for this film as well. But he's
By Julia Garner, yeah.
Yeah.
Just was pretty awesome.
And
I wonder what the main secret timeline Silver Surfer looks like, because this has got to be an alternate universe if they're bringing in the alternate version of Silver Surfer, which is a girl. But I don't know, because I feel like the main MCU timeline is like pretty straightforward with how they introduce their characters, besides a couple of things. But like I feel like Silver Surfer would still be like the same there. But I don't know.
Are you sold?
I want to meet Victor. I don't want to meet when he gets his doctorate at dooming.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Doom
It's just, I
College.
think it's too much. It's clutter. They're both very important villains.
I know.
I want to give them each their due time. I don't want to just shoot through them and waste one of them like has happened in previous Marvel films.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that ever. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go watch, and I'm gonna go watch it in an hour. In an hour, go watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
You know, there was the whole situation with Kang. We don't have to get into the specifics of, but like it does give them an opportunity to A, either recast that role, or B, bring in Doom as like another bigger threat to kind of oppose everybody. What messes it up a little bit is the timeline of this, right? Like they're moving into a sort of separate universe, different time period. So it's not
Ever
like
notice
this is
how
gonna
Tails
come
looks
from the
like
Avengers,
it's
right?
white right here,
None
but
of
it's
the
like silver
corners
right
of
here?
the universe have ever been less important in
Yes.
Marvel movies than right now. I'm sure there are plenty of methods.
Chris, I'm gonna
very
see what
sure
you
there are
just
plenty
said.
of methods by which these people can kind of move around, but I'm very excited to just focus on a totally different corner.
right.
Now-
And, like it gives them more time too, because obviously
Yes.
the king of it all.
I don't know who
still
deleted
am
that.
not convinced that they're just gonna drop.
You're like
that
the only
story.
person in there.
So if we take a pause and we deal with
Oh,
this
you
either
probably
alternate
deleted it.
universe or we're earlier in time, we can just take a break from that and all of the baggage that comes with it and move into this other scenario that sets up somebody in the background while the king story carries out.
And there's also the opportunity for they can kind of have their cake and eat it too a little bit, because we know that you know the
All the chatters are just talking about Sonic Movie 3. It's hilarious.
oh man, my train of thought just went total.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch that one anymore. I'm gonna try to see if I can find one. It's actually like. I don't think I'm gonna find one that's like inside Hall H. So I think we'll just stick with IGN.
Say Marvel is dead and make fun of me for still being locked in. F them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I'm still locked in.
Yeah, same. Yeah. So I mean, hopefully this
All right.
panel delivers.
The panel is actually starting right now, and the lights
Here
have
we go.
gone down. The Marvel logo intro is being shown, and Deadpool's voice is singing a Marvel song,
Of course
and
he is.
there's a choir singing like a prayer. So they're starting off panel in a comedic and fun way. Which
They're still talking about
appreciate
Deadpool and
that, because
Wolverine, even though
this
they
is
had like
Deadpool
an
and Wolverine's
entire.
weekend. This is the time for their
They still
big
had like an
collab.
entire
They're
2
doing
hours.
amazing hours. I haven't seen
Which is
it yet,
hilarious,
because I've been
so.
here, but I've been getting spoiled by all my friends and coworkers daily. So thank you all for that.
We also have a beautiful photo of everyone performing on stage right now by our very own Alex Stedman.
Let's
We
see.
have a picture of the choir that are singing.
Do you mind
the
showing?
Marvel song like a prayer.
Oh, awesome!
That's what Brian said.
There are dancers running down the aisles in red and yellow, apparently, according to Alex.
I like that.
brain
That's a
trained
nice
down on the
poster.
track, and I want to come back
Look at
around to
that.
that Kang point that we were talking about. One of the things that
Aisles in red and yellow,
Oh, that's not what I
apparently, according to Al.
allows for
That's
is
that was a nice
possibility.
poster.
We know that Kang's connection to the Richards in the comics.
Yeah, yep.
That would give them a pretty easy way to start building out sort of an off ramp to bringing in a different Kang variant that may be able to sort of keep the originally planned.
That's my
stories more or
wallpaper.
less on
Yeah.
track.
Now, speaking of variants, there are apparently a ton of Deadpool variants on stage right now. Kevin Feige has said that, look at all these Deadpools. I saw a Bob Ross Deadpool. See Peter Pool anywhere? No. Okay, so
You know who
it
is red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow.
who was apparently cut from this movie, or he shot a cameo and then wasn't actually in it.
In Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, I think he is.
Not do spoilers.
Yeah, let's anything's possible in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Brian.
Rob Delaney is moderating the film.
Very good.
Amazing.
Okay.
We love them.
Could you show it?
So,
Okay, that's the choir.
So many Deadpools in the
Nice.
new movie.
look at
That's
that.
cool.
It's impossible to sort
That's
of
really
count
cool
them
you are a
all,
Sonic
so we
enthusiast,
can't
it's
really-
different,
again,
yeah.
we can't go into
You don't
spoilers,
see it a
but
lot.
one of the most fun parts.
So I think it's
It
kinda,
will
like,
be
cool to
very
see
excited see it, and, like,
this
there's
all
so many
together.
cool
It's just
Deadpool variants
awesome.
in this movie.
I can't wait.
I bet there are even some that fans that have seen the movie haven't even caught it.
Deadpool and Wolverine is officially the biggest R weekend of all time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
W's in the chat.
Yeah. I will be
W's.
contributing to that tomorrow.
Beating Punisher Warzone for the record.
And the MCU just crossed 30 billion worldwide. So
W's in the
they have
chat.
money over there.
Yeah.
Good work.
What did you say? I didn't
So,
see it.
we talked a little bit about the Fantastic Four. We're talking about Deadpool. While we wait, do we think that we're going to get an entry point into the sort of X-Men mutant saga tonight? It feels like a good time. We just got Wolverine back.
Okay, chat, what are we thinking? Are we gonna get an entire MCU reboot? Or do you think we're just gonna move on with like the mutants, like a mutant saga? Not just like a total reboot, reintroducing all the characters into one universe. Everything like that. What are we thinking?
So Captain America: Brave New World is coming out.
Yeah, so they have 3 movies next year. That's the first of them. That's February. And so, yeah, they're bringing the cast
Got
out
3
now.
movies coming out next year?
I'm excited to see where they go with that one. After that, they do have it's Fantastic Four and then Thunderbolts, right?
I believe.
Yes.
That is a stacked year. Like a new Captain America movie, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts. Wow.
Blade movie happening at some point.
Schrodinger's Blade movie.
Yep.
If you're not looking at it, it still exists.
So Tim Blake Nelson, Giancarlo Esposito, and Anthony Mackie and Danny Ramirez are on the stage right
Oh,
now.
Anthony Mackie's in
so-
Captain America? Okay.
I'm Tim Blake Nelson coming into the MCU.
Oh, wait.
Like,
I thought-
Incredible
I was
Hulk
thinking
is MCU,
Sebastian
MCU,
Stan
but
as
having him come
Winter
back
Soldier.
in sort of a more-
Anthony Mackie is Captain America. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, chat.
Also, we're getting Han Solo as the president.
Yeah,
President
Red
Han
Hulk.
Solo.
President Red Hulk.
Reddest of Hulks.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? I can't wait to hear that gravel dropped down 8 octaves into Hulk tones.
I can't wait for Harrison Ford to keep up the "What's a Red Hulk" bit throughout the entire press cycle.
Yeah.
Be the door to Red She-Hulk.
Yeah.
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 Played by Callista Flockhart.
Oh. dear.
I see what you did. I see what you did.
Well, that's actually his daughter, so you've made it weird.
Oh, I just need to stretch out my leg real quick.
We're expecting to see probably something new from Captain
New
America
trailer?
today. Maybe a new trailer, but I don't know because we just
This
got
early?
one recently.
We did, yeah.
But they are on the stage right now. They are talking about the film. The cast is there, so maybe they're.
Let me
they
see
have a
Marvel.
surprise in store
They
for
already
us.
showed him off,
His name is
I
Harrison
think.
Ford. He's walking out.
It sounds like they are, and as you can tell, they're trying to do a return to kind of grounded action movies, which makes sense because when they do Fantastic Four, you're going to have a guy who it turns into a rock person and goes to space, somebody else that can go invisible and self-ignite, and a guy who has really long arms and a neck. So getting something that's a little more serious, a little more sort of political thriller, I think could be really fun.
Well, and it's where they've excelled so much in the past as well. Like, obviously, Winter Soldier is
Winter
still
Soldier's
one of the
really
best MCU films of all time.
I'm excited myself to move on from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was maybe one of my lesser favorite MCU things post Endgame. I really wanted to see something that kind of brought Sam to the Shield a little stronger.
Right.
Yeah.
It was half of an incredible show.
Yeah.
Like, if they had just stuck with the Sam and Bucky, going becoming Cap of it all, would have been great.
Yeah,
but
that
the
would have been
rest of
awesome.
it struggled.
I think U.S. Soldier
The way they handled the Isaiah
was
Bradley
pretty cool.
stuff was just very
Yeah.
wanting. I think I would have liked a little more
Right.
focus on that stuff.
And that's something that I really, really need from the Thunderbolts. So, or I'm sorry, Captain America. So, obviously, we're really stressed by seeing Isaiah, in Winter Soldier Protocol. But I'm hoping that it's a fake out and that we see, Isaiah finally get his story just the way it's supposed to be instead of all of that.
Is Isaiah like an important
So yeah,
character,
they're
like
still
for the
doing
MCU?
Captain America right now,
Like-
and I'm excited to see that movie comes together. The cast is still on the stage, and we're getting updates on the fly. Like I said, if you're just joining us, this is the Marvel Hall H panel watch along live stream party. We can't actually film anything in there because that's illegal, but we can get
Yes,
up
you
to the
can.
breaking news
Recordings
in
from there come out all the
Sure,
time.
So we're really gonna.
Recordings come out from Hall H all the time. That's such a big lie. Oh my goodness. It's not illegal.
The Marvel Studios Reddit thread.
Ridiculous.
Fans are saying that there's a Young Avengers Instagram account that they just found.
What? Yo, Young Avengers Instagram account? Hold on.
Instagram.com/Young Avengers.
Somebody hit schedule post. Wrong.
Young Avengers. Young Avengers Instagram account. Okay.
Apparently, they
This is
just
what we
got more
wanted.
followers since they discovered this account. I guess leaked about 13 minutes ago.
At least 13 minutes. Okay.
13 minutes ago.
Yeah, I guess go follow the Young Avengers Instagram account and hope
Are
that
you
it's
sure?
for the movie and not for something else.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's no picture on the one I'm looking at.
No, there's no picture. That's what I'm saying. There's no picture. It's 0 posts.
I don't know about this.
Yeah? You think it's... Look, it is Reddit, so you never know
Oh, it's
with
Reddit.
So like I said, I'm parsing through... I'm parsing
Clicked
through
on
it.
Reddit.
I don't know, guys, everything on the internet is true, so don't worry about
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's hold on to that, though. I'm going through the Reddits. You all have the official sources that we have, because
That's true.
we have people that are currently in there right now.
The cast of Captain America is on stage right now. Giancarlo Esposito talking about coming into the MCU. It's a dream come true. Dreams
Yeah,
come
not
true.
bad.
It was fan casting that linked us together, and we started to talk. But
Are
to
they
me, this
gonna
cast,
say
especially
who his
Anthony
character
Mackie,
is?
brings it every single time. All right. Well, we need to take a very quick break. Stick around. IGN's live coverage of the Marvel Studios panel will continue after this. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. That was very interesting. Captain America stuff went on stage. All the actors, Giancarlo Esposito, is talking right now. And a Young Avengers Instagram account was just found, like 13 minutes ago. Like what? Huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Should we like check that right now? Nah. I'll check it later and like confirm. Who would pay for IGN Plus? Like, what's your benefit for doing that compared to like any other website? Oh, cool! You can rate the game. It's Metacritic. Like, I don't care. What is this? So it's like a blog. Interesting. All their stuff on the store looks kind of nice. I like the Fallout stuff. Until they have something Sonic on the IGN store, I'm not checking it out. I'm not checking it out. Bro's eyebrows are bigger than Florida. Literally. I remember that one. That was such a funny comment. That one put a smile on my face. Dark Side hot sauce? Really? Oh my goodness. Okay. Florida Riz? Hold up, chat. I'll be right back. Like, literally 5 seconds. All the way, Make it so the little part at the bottom is completely full with ice. Oh, they're talking! My light!
Coming third Captain America movie as Circus
My light!
Society. Yeah, but it was actually actually Civil War. He was being a little dingus, and that was a nice little surprise for all of us that Civil War was the real one.
That's awesome that we know who Giancarlo is playing. I know it was speculated that he was going to be G.W. Bridge. We actually did a video about that. So and he came out saying that no one got it right, and he was correct. I don't think anyone would have ever guessed that he would be this character.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't
Which
know.
character is he?
No one would ever guess that I'm going to be this character. And
That's it verbatim.
right.
It's almost 9 where you live. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we thought he was going to be Professor X. I remember those days. It seems like
Trying to
they
fix my
are
light here,
showing
hold up.
a scene from Brave New World right
Awesome. Yeah, sweet. So I guess instead of showing a new trailer, there's a new scene. I don't know if they'll air that anywhere.
Probably not.
Yeah,
no.
probably not, right?
No.
What people putting on Hall H panels love best is when the leaky crooked cell phone videos of a beautiful scene that people worked on for months go on the internet in 240p on some guy's potato flip phone. You know, that's just the best. That's the way to appreciate true art.
We're hearing a little bit about what is going on in this scene, and we've got a pretty cool little piece of information here. I'm not going to read the full quote here, but this is how it ends from Harrison Ford. But the truth is, this new element belongs to all of us. I present to you adamantium.
There we go.
Yep.
So.
Yo, adamantium, adamantium.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, the goosebumps are going to be covered in a metal that is indestructible, so
Close the
you're going to have a
door,
hard
yeah,
time
please.
getting rid of them.
Reddit is lighting up. Adamantium confirmed. Adamantium. Everyone's just typing that.
Adamantium. Let's
Adamantium
go.
or vibranium? What's everyone's favorite?
We're getting
An adamantium guy or
Wolverine
a vibranium
shot.
now. Do we like? Yeah.
I'm more of an unobtainium guy, actually.
Oh,
No. It's adamantium, of course.
All right. We got the Pandora Blues up here.
Listen, my dog's name is Roger, so obviously I'm a
MCU
vibranium
fans, do you
guy.
guys remember when we thought like vibranium was the big thing, but you didn't know about
From
adamantium?
the Celestials, though.
No way, you
It
actually.
seems
No
that this
way.
scene is referencing
Send those to me over
Celestials,
emails,
and
like,
we've seen
send
the trailer
pictures.
that the,
Did you get
Tiamat, the
pictures?
giant celestial
Right.
from the end of Eternals is going to be the thing that sort of drives the plot
Okay.
forward, or at least kicks it off in this movie. You know, that there is a history of Captain America movies being the ones that sort of speak to the real political things going on in our world, and I'm sure there's going to be some sort of resource battle going on, kind of like in Wakanda Forever. There was a little bit of conflict about resources in that one as well.
So what's really curious about that is the Serpent Society actually acts as a supervillain union where they all share their profits together, they all support each other, and that it's
Awesome.
interesting to see
Wait, you don't
Giancarlo
want
in that
one?
scenario.
Justin Hammer as part of Serpent Society, please.
Well, it looks like President Harrison Ford
President Harrison Ford.
Thunderbolt Ross
says he wants Sam, Captain America, to help rebuild the Avengers.
Real quick,
Yep.
I wanted to talk about Sidewinder. One have an image of him we can pull up.
That was weird.
Very cool looking character.
Hmm.
Obviously, he's not going to look like this in the movie, but I wish he did because I love that. Look at with the with the
Confirm that that's how
These are like D-list Marvel characters that they're bringing in, bro.
Almost
Oh my
wore
Sigma.
that collar tonight.
Oh, you know what? That's a good one.
They just showed Harrison Ford turning into Red Hulk.
Oh!
Yes.
in the middle of a press conference.
Pretty cool.
Did he do it live on stage?
They just showed Red Hulk.
Out, though. He's
They showed.
We're hearing that Harrison Ford has permanently turned into the Red Hulk on stage.
So close to what
He's
happened.
smashing chairs in the audience. No, that's none of that's true. No, but we did see a clip.
That's cool.
They did show a clip of him turning. So I do hope that we get to see that very soon because that's honestly
You know,
something I'm
someone
most
recorded
excited
it.
about in this movie.
Recorded it because there were people recording it. Like
I'm gonna
in
ask,
that image that they showed of the choir, there were
yeah,
people
I'm looking at the
recording,
Reddit.
so it'll be
I'm
online
gonna
eventually.
Just quote what this person
Okay,
says.
thanks,
just
Chris.
To see what the panel thinks. This is from Peed My Shirt.
Are you sure?
That's a superpower.
Yeah, let's hear him out.
Trying to bend some bars.
Not disappointed with Giancarlo as Sidewinder, but what if it's a pump fake like the Serpent Society Civil War thing?
Oh man, that's
Like a
interesting.
real-
Twist inside.
Yeah,
Oh
I think you can't go back to the same well twice.
yeah.
We did this already.
you can pee in the same well twice.
You can
That's true.
indeed, and on the same shirt twice, should you choose.
Yep.
What the Sigma?
I'm okay with Brian, are you okay?
Dude.
Okay.
That's just so cool.
That you would say that on the stage today, but you know what? Here we are.
I don't need every MCU villain though to be like an A-list Marvel villain because A, you're gonna run out of those eventually, and B, it kind of gives you the chance to get to know new characters.
There's a picture of Red Hulk that I believe our producers pulled from WikiFeeds.
From the wiki.
Star
The beautiful cherry blossoms around.
Also, to your point, like Esposito makes every character he is feel big, so it's fine that this is like a bit super villain because he's gonna make it huge.
Anthony Mackie apparently said, "That's Harrison Ford. Tell Tom Holland I got effing Harrison Ford. Get him, Harrison, get him." I love the little fuse.
See, there are people recording. It's gonna be online eventually.
So long.
Now hold on. Now we know most of the Spider-Man movies have an older hero in sort of a mentor role. It would be pretty hilarious if they ever make Spider-Man 4 for Thunderbolt Ross to be his kind of mentor.
No,
Now here's a
evil
shot.
mentor.
Here's Harrison Ford in Hall H right before he turned into the Red Hulk.
Yeah.
He's already getting red. Look at him. He's getting red.
That's why the audience is all red.
I'm getting red, chat.
He's absorbing their red.
Oh gosh.
Harrison Ford said, "This is a character that's based on a lot of history developed with Bill, who played the character previously, but now
Don't worry, I'm just
dead
like
is,
scratching
and
off dead
I'm
skin.
And I'm proud to become a member of the Marvel Universe. I've been watching fantastic actors, some of which are here tonight, have a really good time working in the MCU, and I wanted a piece of the action. The money probably doesn't hurt too, right?
Yeah.
It couldn't hurt at all.
Yeah, imagine how much he's getting
For
paid
anyone
for a
that
role
may
like
not
this.
know
That's crazy.
right off the top of their head. The reason that Harrison Ford is joining the MCU as Thunderbolt Ross, character who already exists. This isn't like a variant situation.
Right.
We don't think so. But no, it's because actor William Hurt passed away before this movie was shot, and so they replaced him with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford
That's too
apparently
bad.
also said, "I would have grown a mustache if I had been asked."
They didn't ask.
They didn't ask.
Seriously, they didn't ask?
Callista called somebody and was like, "If you."
But that was
make
part
him
of the
grow a
story, though.
mustache, he will not do this movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay with the earring, no mustache.
Brave New World cast is leaving the stage. Feige is back on the stage just when I think my nerd life can't get more complete. I hear we're getting the rest of the quotes coming in on the fly. So yeah, what do you guys think is up next? Any last guesses? Thunderbolts time.
Yeah,
It's Thunderbolts time.
Thunderbolts.
The director is on the stage.
Yeah, Jake Schreier.
What?
So the last we heard of Thunderbolts, it was basically Thunderbolts title.
I got my money on like a new scene.
Ed, I believe originally they said that we would find out the
Maybe a
title
trailer.
opening weekend, but that seems insane.
Maybe a release
I
date.
have a feeling we're going to find out tonight.
Well, they threw an
Anything for Thunderbolts.
Threw an asterisk at the end of there. And boy, I saw one rumor online, or one hope that it was that Venom was the last member, because there is
Venom?
plot threads that are sitting out there for
Venom?
Venom to join the MC.
It's weird, but I
What
like
if
it.
what if the title is Thunderbolts? Venom is here now.
We've got Venom with that. Yeah.
Venom here.
Imagine if Venom does
Thunderbolts,
actually join
the actual
Thunderbolts. So that's
last dance.
crazy.
Yeah.
We can find some way to get Venom in the MCU.
Wait, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in this movie?
Yeah. Valentina.
Right, that's right. Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, and Geraldine Viswanathan and David Harbour.
Blockers. She's excellent in that movie. David Harbour. What
Good
a
cast.
man that is.
So now this is a movie that's been they were shooting this for a while already. We saw some shots. I believe there was like a
It was supposed to come out same day as Sonic Movie 3, but they
moved.
moved, baby. We stayed strong.
Like that. I have a feeling we're gonna get a trailer for this tonight.
Yeah.
That seems
I think it's
Teaser?
Yeah.
pretty likely.
It's time for
Maybe a
something.
teaser.
JPEG.
Yeah.
JPEG
Let's go
graphic
teaser trailer.
design.
Even bigger asterisk.
So David Harbour is apparently walking down the aisle in full character right
Oh
now.
man. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I think we all knew at this point.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's go.
I love him.
So yeah, any last predictions for Thunderbolts?
We're gonna get something.
Title, teaser.
New footage, maybe new logo.
Maybe a really good
Who
needle
knows?
drop in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe a little teaser.
Teaser. Yeah, I'll go with teaser.
Thunderbolts. They are wonderful. I think we all have the same thoughts. We take care of each other. Imagine like in a Russian accent though, because I can't do it so
We
well.
take care of each other.
Now he's
We are
costing
Thunderbolts.
his
We take care
co-stars
of each
for
other.
Not dressed up.
In New character?
We apparently have a picture of a red Harrison Ford.
Oh, red Harrison
Yeah.
Ford.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hopefully.
Just slap a
Oh, they
mustache
just
on him.
edited it. That's nice.
Look at that man.
And that's his normal size.
Nice.
He's not like on a screen.
No, he's huge. That's not a day. Yeah, he's freaking huge.
This picture is brought to you by Marie Sharp's habanero hot sauce. He had about two or three bottles of that, hit the stage, and then just got furious.
You two can Hulk out.
Somebody might want to call a doctor if he's looking that red on stage.
So apparently David Harbour said, "Oh my God, you guys, you didn't dress up, guys. I sent that email. We all said we're going to get dressed up because it's Comic-Con."
So Thunderbolt Ross,
monologue in that pivotal scene in Act 2.
Thunderbolt Ross is supposed to appear in this film. So maybe Red Hulk.
The cast has some good chemistry. I think this movie is going to be pretty funny. Like honestly, it's this whole ragtag group of people that I don't know if it would have made sense to give a bunch of them their own movies, but throwing them together, I'm excited to see where that goes.
A lot of really funny actors and performers in that movie. So
yeah, there's a
Because it's Thunderbolt. You know, Thunderbolts.
We got to let the audience know, though, that cameras are not allowed in Hall H.
Yes.
Which is why, we are here.
Again, that's so totally not true. I literally saw people filming.
Hopefully, like, that excitement is coming off, and you guys are just as hype as we are.
There were literally people filming. That's a straight up
this is
lie.
Costco, but it's closed.
They would
now,
take
so
phones
emergency
if.
lights on.
Oh,
No, this is
God.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Oh.
Something I'm really curious about is if we're finally going to see, like, in the Thunderbolts film, whether or not they're going to address that she's, like, Madam Hydra. Because...
Valentina?
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Because right now, all these people think they're just, like, working for this fancy person and not, a wicked
She's
supervillain.
not like... Yeah, I think we know she's the best person.
Like, we know. But does,
Two-
like, we see
Two
we
sets
see,
of these people are from the same
oh my God,
movie.
Florence Pugh's
Actually,
character-
3. 1, 2, 3.
Yelena.
3 of them are from the same
We
movie.
see
Two
Yelena go
of them
through
are from the
this,
same
like,
series.
whole, like,
She appeared in this
progression that ends
in
at the end of
series with
Hawkeye,
her
like,
too
she's
as
back
well,
to
and she
not
just
trying
appeared
to
in
murder
Ant-Man and the
her
Wasp.
friends. And then, like, immediately follows oopsie doodle Nazi. Like,
So they asked Sebastian Stan what stands out about the Thunderbolts. He said, "Not David Harbour." So yeah, I love this team already. They're growing on me big time. I feel like they're gonna have some good chemistry and.
Yeah, that is actually, like, that's baloney that they can't film in there. Because there are like hundreds of people with cameras, I'm sure.
Bit of a sense of what the tone of the movie they're there to promote is going to be.
Yep.
And they're clearly getting in at each other and giving these barbs to ready for some serious digs at each other during
They're
the action.
teasing about the asterisks, and that's why I gasped earlier.
Really?
I don't have any. It says, "What's with the asterisk?"
That was-
I can tell you it means something.
So we still
Yeah,
won't know.
that's how it works, man. So
Then we have a picture of Harrison Ford after he became
Yeah, see-
regular Harrison Ford.
Let's count all the phones, chat. Like, I'm literally about to
yeah,
sit here
we
and
know
count all the
she's
phones.
Not the best person.
like we know. But does, like, we see oh my God, Florence Pugh's character.
Yelena.
We see Yelena go through this, like, whole, like, progression that ends at the end of Hawkeye, and, like, she's back to oopsie doodle Nazi.
And he said,
Banter, give clear little band.
I feel so. Yeah, I love what stands out about the.
Doodle Nazi. Like,
There,
Take her some.
I guess means something.
then we have a picture
No,
of Harrison Ford after he.
Let's count all these phones, chat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 phones. I count 19 phones. There is no way that they aren't allowed to film in there. And most of them are filming if they're not taking pictures. That is ridiculous.
And I hope they do that to us in the marketing campaign and just gaslight us on. This
19
person's always been around,
phones.
he's friends
I
with
in just that one image.
you know, all
That's
that
not even the
stuff.
full entirety of Hall H.
speaking of gaslighting,
That's crazy.
we did actually ask Julia about what Valentina is after, and her answer was Valentina is after power, control.
Actually,
and I
there
would
was
say
20?
Just generally, she wants to kick ass in the Marvel universe. Don't come to us with this, girl boss. No, ma'am.
I think everybody.
We know who you are.
Wyatt Russell getting up there talking about how people are going to react to his return as failed Captain America. Everybody's gonna effing love me.
I don't think that's true.
No, I actually hated him.
I did too, real bad.
Does he not remember?
Yeah.
Okay, he wasn't a nice guy, but he was a good character. I liked his character.
Good actor, and he's so good at making me just like, oh, every time John shows up.
If you were supposed to hate a character and they make you successful in hating that character, then that means they're a good character.
About like this being a pretty funny cast. Wyatt Russell is known for like he's in the Godzilla series, but if you've ever seen Everybody Wants Some by it's a Richard Linklater movie, he has the sort of Matthew McConaughey all right role, and he is so funny in that movie. I think he's probably going to have a little bit more of a comedic bent this time around. Weird character to make funny, but you know. Everyone's gonna
He could be
cracking
pulling
jokes.
a night swim.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil that movie, but he's not a good guy.
12 people saw that movie.
Thank you guys for spoiling Deadpool and Wolverine to me, not spoiling Night Swim.
I'm going to the Sonic Symphony. Good for you, dude. It hasn't come anywhere near me
I
yet,
would
so
simply get out.
when it does, I'll go too.
I would go to the beach instead. So the Thunderbolts are still on stage. This whole segment's being dedicated to them. The actors are sort of taking turns talking to each other inside of Hall H, talking to the crowd.
By the way, we're
getting breaking news as it
36
comes
minutes in.
Yeah, so looking at the Reddit again, this message is from Perky Person. They say, just talking out of my butt right now, but what if they announce 4 movies instead of 3, with the 4th one being Fantastic Four?
Okay.
They've
Yeah.
already announced it.
Yeah.
It would. That's Perky Person. That's not me speaking. I'm speaking. I'm just.
He might be talking out of his butt though, and I think that is confirmed.
I think that he did.
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm just trying to gas. That's all.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, Perky person.
Oh, nice.
Let's put his comment behind us.
Okay. You know.
Okay, you guys are being cheeky. Stop it.
Yeah, we're both gonna leave. Let's see.
David Harbour said he had one of the greatest experiences of his life, and that all the actors are great, but Florence is his favorite. I dig that.
Well, you gotta choose your own child.
Yeah, it's gotta be like the tallest guy. Like it's a tall, short thing. It's the greatest height delta. Maybe that's what's coming.
I will say that so far, our theory of Venom being in this movie, not confirmed yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
The night is young.
Something tells me the title Venom: The Last Dance it's not gonna be.
Yeah, it's
last
intentionally
dance. Like, you don't think so?
misleading, maybe.
People are a little obsessed with Tom Hardy playing that character. There are a lot of characters that we're going to talk about, like, oh, will a beloved actor return to play this one? Is it going to get recast?
Yep.
I don't think anyone's going to be in a rush to replace him. There's a real easy way to get him into the main story.
All right, well, Cap may be able to do this all day, but we need to take a break and collect our thoughts. Stick around, more Marvel Studios panel stuff right after this.
IGN Live at Sdcc.
Oh my goodness, this is going so slow. We're 36 minutes in, and they've barely done anything. They haven't even done 2 panels yet. Go to Gmail. Okay. Yeah, let me check my Gmail real quick. Let's do that. Also, by the way, if you guys are expecting anything for Sonic Movie 3, we're it. I can guarantee. Google. 50? Dude, why haven't these been going off? Okay. Delete everything. I don't care. I said delete everything, actually. Okay. And delete. Hey, Mr. Monkey, let's get off monkey. Okay, let's see. 2 images. So these were at your Walmart or a similar store like Costco or something like that? That's interesting that they're already out. Why would they do that? Like, what is the purpose? Okay, cool. You just sent it twice. Got it. Okay. Well, it looks like a fairly accurate Sonic representation. Like, I don't know. Maybe they'll have more costumes like Shadow. Who knows? Can't wait though. I'm probably gonna rep it. What is someone saying? What is Sega? The same guy said, "Oh, you mean Marvel? A Marvel?" And then he also said, "Sonic 3, come on." Then he also say, "Me too, give us new Sonic 3 trailer." Yes, they are. Oh wait, they're not allowed to be streamed. Okay, the recordings can come out later, but they're not allowed to be streamed. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, literally the chat's just going on about Sonic 3. There are a bunch of stupid little Sonic fans in here thinking that we're gonna get a... Gotta go and watch Peak. Alright, see you, Chris. But yeah, all these little stupid little Sonic fans are in here thinking that we're gonna get a Sonic 3 trailer on a Marvel panel. Hilarious. Yes. Alright, we're back.
Marvel Studios Comic-Con panel, we learned some new stuff about Thunderbolts, some new stuff about Captain America, and apparently during the break they showed some footage from Thunderbolts, mostly focusing on stunts. Haven't had any major big news yet. We did get the confirmation that Harrison Ford can turn into Red Hulk in real life.
Yep.
Keep in mind the way this is working, we're here in the studio, our team is out on the floor at Hall H, reporting live, getting us news, getting us pictures. No video is allowed in there, so we're getting what we can.
Live streams, chat. There were like 20 phones in one of the images that we saw.
Crew, my amazing cast, my X-Men. So let's go. Yeah. What do we expect?
We're still expecting to know what the official title of Thunderbolts is.
Yes,
it's Thunderbolts.
The asterisk is still there. They just won't reveal what it is.
I refuse to buy a movie ticket for a title that isn't complete yet. That's my.
Do you think they're gonna spring a weird title that would upset you so much that you would walk out?
Did I walk out of this or I walk out of the movie theater?
Movie theater.
I'm already in. The title pops up and I'm like, nope, gotta go.
But also, titles can change after the movie is released. I mean, we've seen that happen before.
Captain America,
It's
right?
not great marketing.
With the Harley Quinn.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, they showed new footage, and I'm hoping that gets released. We'll see.
Maybe not.
Lewis, sorry,
Maybe not.
they're showing the clip. Apparently, there's actually like dialogue in this clip before they get to the stunts here. Just noticing that Lewis Pullman's character comes out and says, "I'm Bob." Fun fact, I don't think this really means anything. Bob was also his character's name in Top Gun Maverick. That was his call sign.
Interesting.
That's the worst.
Top Gun Maverick, part of MCU. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Tom Cruise coming to MCU.
Let's see.
Tom Cruise walking out would be some next level Hall H craziness.
I can't even imagine.
There was way
They're still
back in the
talking.
day, he was like the original pick for Tony Stark. Like
Don't
very
love it.
far back.
No, I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't
Tom
think he would've
Cruise
been
as
the
Tony
best,
Stark.
but we got the most incredible Tony Stark.
I haven't seen enough Tom
would
Cruise
love to see
movies to know if
something
he's
kind
good
of
or not.
unexpected. If we're gonna get Tony Stark back in any capacity, someone else.
I think Tom Cruise would have demanded to fight a real Hulk if that was the case.
I think so too.
I need a practical, actual Hulk to fight.
Probably.
If the Iron Man suit doesn't actually fly, I'm not doing it.
Load Jeremy Renner up with gamma radiation.
Okay, we got our team that's on the ground. They're breaking down the Thunderbolts trailer in our dock. So let's just kind of jump in this and kind of like take a look and see what we got.
Well, it's focused on Yelena and Alexei primarily first, having a little conversation. It says here that Alexei is a horrible narcissist. Cool.
We know this.
Yes. They have a little conversation. What brings Yelena here? There's something wrong with me and emptiness. Interesting.
Sounds like there's a scene with a bunch of them in a car arguing and fighting, and there's a lot of comedic vibes. So I think that's something they're definitely going for here.
Good.
There again, there's that logo, and there's that shot of the cast. Still no full title of the movie.
But we might be ready to move on here. Feige is taking the stage, saying 1 year.
Feige.
We are releasing Marvel's first family to the MCU.
Okay, so the Thunderbolts are leaving. Fantastic Four segment is about to begin. This is a big one.
1 year from today, and they have not started filming yet. Anyone aware of the fact that special effects are really hard to make and take a long time?
Wow.
That is a very, very, very truncated production schedule.
Fantastic Four starts filming Tuesday in the UK. and the director Matt Shackman has flown in for this panel. So I don't know if we're going to see a shot of them in costume, unless it's like test stuff that
I'm
they
gonna
shot
clip
behind
that
the scenes, right?
Sonic 10 trailer.
I'm doubting it.
Unless they do walk out in costume and Evan Moss-Backrack has a rock on his head.
Yes, which, you know, still a great theory. I'm going with that one.
Matt Shackman, by the way, has directed a lot of good TV. My favorite thing that he's ever worked on is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think that's actually experience he's going to draw on for Fantastic Four, because that show is all about a gang just absolutely being at each other's
Four
throats.
jerks, one woman,
Yep.
3 men.
Yep. The thing and Danny DeVito.
I honestly I wanted the Always Sunny cast to just be dragged and dropped into Fantastic Four.
Yes.
I'll take this cast because they seem awesome, but that would have been great too. We got a quote from Matt Shackman. He said, "I love the Fantastic Four. We want it to be true to the comics, but we also want it to be true to life and wants it to be true
What
to
is the
science." They talked to some.
What do the Fantastic Four like do in their comics? Like, I know what Spider-Man does. He just swings around, beats up bad guys. But like, what do the Fantastic Four do? Like, I've never read a Fantastic Four comic.
And people can't just burst into
I don't know what you're
flames.
talking about.
Well,
Do it all the time.
I'll let you two speak to that.
Oh, I'm sad inside.
Looks like 1973.
Okay.
So they're talking about the 60s vibe. Matt said we're in the 60s, we're doing retro future 60s. It's part of what you know from the 60s, but part of what
No, it's not. Is it?
So Tomorrowland at Disneyland vibes.
Yes, yeah.
Jets-esque.
I'm a fan of the concept of paleo futurism, right? Which was like the idea of like, this is what the past thought the future would be.
Well, isn't that also kind of referencing the fan theory that the Jetsons and the Flintstones actually take place in the same universe? At the
Chris,
same
you
time?
liar.
Yeah, and how everyone in the Flintstones doesn't just die of
I might ban you for that, Chris. That was mean. You might get in timeout for a few minutes. I'll think about your punishment here, but
Caught up on the fact that
that was
Feige
mean.
announced that they're filming Fantastic Four on Tuesday, and it's releasing a year.
That was mean, Chris.
In a year, I feel like that's just not enough time for. I mean, where is this? This is going to be in theaters, right? This isn't.
Well, that said, it does depend, I guess, on to what degree they want it to be like a huge. Maybe it's going to be smaller scale than we're anticipating.
So
to build out the fan.
they're showing some footage in there.
Hey,
It's
who
a
knows?
retro
Hey,
Fantastic
I got my
Four
money
show
on today,
with a news
so
broadcast.
like,
And Matt had said that the film is all about optimism, and the 60s is about optimism. And with the right heart, the right mind, you can do anything. It's about to show
the 60s
something.
was the. What are you talking
Fantastic
about?
Science with Mr.
No, not
Fantastic is
the
actually
60s was in the middle of the space race, the Cold
You're
War.
seeing Pedro, and it's
Tensions
like a
were
Bill
high.
Nye type show, which
The Cuban Missile tensions were high in the 60s. What are you talking about?
That could potentially hint at what sort of stature or status Reed is in at this point in the story. Maybe he's a pop scientist, sort of, like
Mr. Wizard
Bill Nye.
type dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it.
It's interesting that they said it's all about optimism in a time where we know James Gunn's Superman will also be arriving, which is also about optimism.
I
We're
think
gonna have a really nice year.
I think in our current timeline, I will allow 2 films about optimism.
Just two.
That's it.
That's it. Then you hit your peak.
More haunted pools.
They showed footage of a rocket ship and a matchmaking show, which is interesting. Sort of like a, what was it, Love Connection or whatever? There was like dating.
The
shows back
3.
then. Yeah, this is before my time.
Dating game.
But
Maybe.
guess who's
Yeah.
in it? It's Thing.
Oh, the Thing is on the dating show, and
He
all
is
4 are at
single.
a space station suiting up to go on a rocket ship. They're all posing and whatnot for a news
I
broadcast.
thought they haven't started filming.
Fantastic Four go to space. It never really goes great.
Yeah, historically doesn't go great for them.
Yeah.
This is really interesting. So they've heavily researched the 1960s because it's a period piece. It's a retro future 60s references to Sid Mead, of course, industrial designer, neo-futurist.
And we have an official title here: The Fantastic Four First Steps is the title.
Okay. Fantastic Four
So
First
it does seem
Steps.
like that's an origin.
Fantastic Four First Steps. Okay. They kind of crazy with it. Not even about a lie.
They're going to space. This is taking place in the 60s. Space race. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So maybe
Lost
they're
in
kind of keeping it in
space.
there. Yep.
Blarp.
Space.
The Fantastic Four First Steps. The Fantastic Four First Steps. Like 4 first steps, not 4 First Steps.
And we just
That's
destroyed
fine.
it.
You only get one of those.
That is awesome. I like that title.
It was this free
Wonder what the
flow
logo
talk.
looks like.
That's all that was happening. Everyone is secretly passing like an invisible idiot microphone around.
Yes.
Just
Nobody's taking it away from
I'm just
me.
sitting on my desk. It's probably gonna
Never gonna
break, so I
pass
should
up
get
an
off.
opportunity to bring up Blarp. I gotta be real about that.
And
It's like the cast is there, taking the stage.
The cast.
all right, now we're gonna figure out is Eben Moss Backrack wearing a rock on his head? Yes.
You
or
really want that rock on his head, don't you?
I want him to. I want there to be some representation.
Michael Giacchino is
Giacchino. Yeah.
is doing the score. He did
Michael
All
Giacchino.
the Star Trek movies.
all the Star Trek movies, Lost, like a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, his stuff's awesome.
Yeah. Doctor Strange as well. One of the.
All my
best
homies
scores in
love
the
Michael
MCU.
Giacchino.
The cast is currently taking the stage.
Let's see if that rock.
Rock updates.
Fantastic Four First Steps. I really like that because I think that the MCU has sort of a baggage problem at this point in terms of like it's that always that like how much homework is there to do, how many shows and movies do I have to watch? There's 30 plus movies, and you know
I
a
like
dozen
that. That's
shows.
nice.
And so
Nice
there we
logo.
go. There's our
There's
first
the
look at the
image.
logo right
Graphic
there.
design, I told you.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that being the actual logo. It looks nice, but no.
Maybe, or no pun intended on the fresh step, but an entry point for people who have maybe lapsed on MCU stuff with the new timeline.
Freshest of steps.
They couldn't have used Fresh Steps because that's a kitty litter, and it would have been a
Would
conflict.
have been upsetting.
Copyrighted.
Looks like you have that idiot baton right now.
I'm telling you, man, I can't get rid of it. I keep trying to throw it to you, and you keep batting it back at me.
So yeah, the Fantastic Four First Steps begins production on Tuesday, only in theaters July 25th, 2025. That
Then how do they have footage?
For us, does that happen while we're here next
yeah, that's
year?
man, that's a year from this weekend basically. That's
Wow.
is that enough time
That's
to
an
make a
aggressive
movie?
shooting schedule, and on top of that, like post production.
I know, and they have to go to real space too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Give me that mic.
People are going crazy for Pedro Pascal. No way.
Of course.
Pedro said this is a new family, but nobody knows that Matt and I have known each other for 25 years. They
Got a
started with the
mustache.
same talent manager, and they were almost roommates in '95.
Wow.
Pedro and the director.
Chat, I had
have known
like
each
a lot
other
of
for
sugar
25
today,
years.
so
Well,
Wow.
good.
I'm just kinda, like,
they
hyped
have
up.
a good working relationship.
Unless like Pedro sipped him on rent money 25 years ago, and he's
It'll come out in the press tour. We'll find out all the dirt they have on each other.
I don't think you got your rock hat. Just for that. I feel like that would have been.
Yeah, they would have
Man,
mentioned that.
I'll get my own. I'll get my own.
There we
rock
go.
hat.
Next year on this panel,
Yes.
you come in
I'm
wearing.
coming with a rock hat.
Vanessa Kirby had said that her and Joseph Quinn are the only Brits on the cast, and that they like to go down to the pub together.
Well,
Well, that's nice.
other Brits in the MCU to hang out with.
All right, and looking at the Reddit, you know, the people that are there, they're like, still don't know who's going to be Dr.
Should we look
Doom.
at the
And
Reddit?
Right after that, someone says, give it a few minutes.
should we look at the Reddit? Because I feel like they're a little more live.
Well, before.
They asked Eben if he got advice from other MCU actors, and apparently he got a text message from Mark Ruffalo, who demystified the process of motion capture, sent a long, generous text about simplifying it. I was a little scared of the technology, and that was real advice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the Hulk and the Thing texting each other.
Aw. Draw that fan art.
It already
The
exists.
sausage thumb problem must be horrific. How do they?
Yeah, how do they text?
It's
It's,
voice
it's,
text,
it's gotta be like a
right?
game
Yeah.
controller. They gotta just
So
press
they're asking
buttons.
Joseph what it like. Hope he like what.
Count the phones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've count 16.
Hopes to bring to the character, and I just have to say, it's like, all right, do you have the chops, or were you just a fad casting because of your turn on Stranger Things, where he's great, but it's so brief? And I gotta say, I ate every bit of cynicism that I had walking into that. He is remarkable in that film. I cannot wait to see what he brings to Johnny.
We do have an image of Hall H.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Storms.
Yeah.
Storms are coming.
I mean, what you're showing right now.
Kind of fantastic.
Stuff.
You know, Joseph Quinn back to Joseph Quinn in Stranger Things and kind of seeing why they felt like he was the right fit for the role. Eddie is a character that does have that edge, but also that kind of hard edge, but a real soft.
Yeah, he's just a squishy
He's
guy.
gonna really make a great Johnny.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited.
Na 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 na.
Do we want to start going through our big hopes for Doom?
I think so. Yeah. First, I wanted to read this quote from Joseph when they asked him so what he's going to bring to the character, and it's basically harping on it's going to be a family, like the essence of family. They're not going to be there for individuals. It's a team.
Sorry
sport.
about my
They're gonna
little
work hard to bring
ADHD
the spirit
moment
of the
there.
family to it. I really like that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we've had moments like that in the MCU, but like to have a full family of superheroes working together is going to be really beautiful.
I think that's so exciting too, because as much as I love, you can only deal with a group of superheroes fighting each other for so long before you're like, okay, I'm sick of this formula. And obviously families fight, they are going to bicker like crazy, but I'm glad we don't have to go through the same, like, I'm mad at you, I'm mad at you, I'm mad at you together.
How do we feel about quips, though?
There will be quips. Whether
There will be
we want them
quips.
or not.
Vanessa Kirby said she's never laughed so much in rehearsal, and they're also dedicated. So there's gonna be quips. That means there's good chemistry behind the scenes. It means there's gonna be good chemistry on scenes.
A fantastic car? is
Yeah, there's
coming?
a fantastic car is coming to take them away. Apparently.
What?
What
You got
does
a
it
car
look
on
like?
stage?
Alex, get us the photo.
We're hearing that Harrison Ford has turned into a car
Could
and
be a
is
Transformers
escorting the
film.
cast off the stage.
You know, Brian, I want to know though, when are we gonna get the big thing? Like
The big
that's
thing.
Like I mean, like all this is awesome and nice, but like I don't think we've gotten that big thing that Marvel
new
fans
reveal, yeah, like this,
are
you know,
expecting.
everything so far has been sort of like a known quantity, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like it's seeing the cast together of movies that we know exist, getting some brief updates on like when they're shooting and you know
Yeah.
what's happening where and when. But like,
I want something that's gonna make me break this laptop in half,
that's right, that's right.
or break this table
You're
in
gonna
half,
turn into the Hulk.
or break you in. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding, Brian. I love you.
Thank you.
Akeem?
I love you too, Akeem. Yeah, no, we haven't gotten like the big announcement, a big reveal yet, a big surprise, and I'm hoping that's coming.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just them being like, we're still working on these movies. These are these casts. They get along.
We got, like,
great,
5
everyone's having a
minutes
good time.
left, so-
Harrison Ford can turn into various.
Oh, look at the car!
But other than
Yes!
yeah, look, they did get a car. They sent the
Look at that
sent the
thing.
flying
What
car
the heck?
to escort the cast
Oh.
off to
Nice,
make
I
the
like
actual
that.
film.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
It's like the end of Grease.
Yeah.
Where they
It's
just
killing
fly
me.
to the
Hopefully this isn't the big thing though.
I know, no, it
I
turns
mean,
a
it's a
big.
car.
Yes,
It's
I'm
fine.
pretty big.
Large,
Come on.
And it isn't
That is a
perfect.
regular size sedan.
Okay, yeah, here's the thing. Okay, Amelia, I want to ask you. So far, everything that we've seen, awesome, right?
Yeah.
But have you been like? Do you feel that thing that you
No.
feel when
We
you know
have- we-
usually Hall H announcements is like how many years ago? It was 2019. We were chanting Blade. Like everyone was
We've
just
been
like
chanting Blade since then.
yes.
We're still
Blade,
we're tied.
Blade, 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 Blade.
I have to point out, like, we're talking about the next big thing, and our reporter in the room typed, "Oh my god," like 5 minutes ago, and has not added anything else since. And I'm just like, what happened? Oh my
waiting.
god, what
Well,
happened?
hopefully we find out what the next big thing is. Right now, we've got to take a very super quick break, but don't move a muscle because the MCU panel coverage direct from Hall H continues right here on IGN Live at Comic Con in just a minute. Stick around.
We got to text her.
I am like so totally bored. I think the Sonic 3 trailer seems so what? Huh? Sonic 3 trailer hasn't even come out yet. Why is the chat summary saying Sonic 3? Huh. Alright. Yeah, trailer's not out yet, despite what the AI-generated summary of the chat said, but, yeah, so I'm moving through trailers now. Yep. If it doesn't come out until like 8 p.m. Pacific time, I think we're not getting it today. Like, there's no way they're just gonna release a trailer at like midnight, right? So, unless they do that, because the Captain America Brave New World trailer was scheduled to come out like at 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So maybe we will get something like that. Who knows? Also, like the stream if you haven't already, because I can guarantee you I've liked the stream before I actually went live. So 2 of you probably haven't liked it. So just like the stream, This is just an ad break right now, if you're wondering, because apparently you got just joined. So yeah. There you go.
Welcome back to more live
Okay,
coverage of
here we go.
breaking news from the MCU panel right here in San Diego.
Breaking news?
In Hall H. Cameras aren't allowed in there, but our people are, and they're giving us updates, tweets.
Cameras are
pictures,
allowed, but okay.
everything. We're doing everything we can. During the break, the Russo brothers, who were half confirmed to be returning for the next Avengers movie, were full on confirmed.
Nice.
The stage, Joe and Anthony Russo said that they truly thought Endgame was the end for them in the MCU. They put all their everything into it, and they've come to see a road forward with you all. So, it's happening. Back.
Yeah, it's back.
Nice,
Yep,
cool.
back.
Russo brothers for the next 2 Avengers
When
films.
this was first kind of put out there, I have really, really mixed feelings about this because I think that the Russos did a fantastic job with their work in the Captain America films and their work in the Avengers films. Endgame speaks for itself. But you know what? Like, it also does mean that going into Avengers 5 and 6, we're gonna get less perspective. It's the same perspective.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing. Their track record is undeniable.
Yeah.
But in a moment where the MCU needs to be fresh, we're going back to the same well. Again,
They could be different. You guys don't know that.
great stuff for this franchise, but what this franchise needs is new voices, not more of the same.
It just gives the climb.
They showed an Avengers Secret Wars logo. They are, in fact, officially directing Secret Wars. Very cool.
They showed a Secret Wars logo, chat.
I think that, like, they do a really good job of taking all the stuff that's on the table and putting it together in a cohesive way. Can they do that with the last years of the MCU since Endgame? Who knows? I mean, you can always just have magical circles that characters can walk through to fight a big bad, but who knows?
Well, you can see why they chose them. And what is it still like the top grossing movie ever?
No,
It also
Avatar
doesn't
passed it because they
seem
cheated.
Like the most novel move. It kind of feels a little, I don't want to say it, a little desperate. Let's go back to the Goodwill.
Well, you know what? It's 2 people that tried to find love elsewhere and realized they're best off together.
Sure. Yeah.
And Avengers Endgame, by the way, is about 100 million-ish, of 100-something million behind Avatar, which is still the #1 grosser. But I believe that they will re-release that movie and take that.
Tom, we've got a title.
Yeah, there's stuff happening.
Let's go.
We've got a title, and it's Avengers Doomsday. And there's green lighting.
Doombots.
What do you think that means?
Loki's back.
No.
We're getting
Doom
Doctor
Bot.
Doom, chat.
Yes.
Avengers Doomsday.
But in an Avengers
Let's
movie,
go.
not a Fantastic Four
Avengers
movie.
Doomsday.
Avengers Doomsday. Okay. Okay.
Because I feel like we got exactly what we were talking about, like not leaning into full Galactus, or like leaning into full Galactus, but like getting into the Doctor Doom of it all, and then
I feel like I got what I asked for.
They're gonna show a logo?
Very good.
The actor playing Doctor Doom is coming.
Look at that Secret Wars logo, chat.
It's awesome.
Look at that.
Carnage is the star of the film. That's how it works. I mean,
That is awesome.
Here comes our Dr. Doom
May
casting.
2027. Okay.
Harrison Ford actually was able to.
That
turn
is
the logo
literally
briefly,
the
so
year I
there's
graduate.
first
So
look at Harrison Ford
maybe
as the
I'll
Avengers
go
Secret
watch
Wars
it
logo.
when I
He's
graduate. That's
incredibly
funny.
talented.
All right. Any lap? There it is.
What?
No.
What? Doom is
Robert Downey Jr.
What?
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 is going to be playing
Are you
Dr.
kidding
Doom.
me?
What?
You're joking. Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom?
what?
RDJ? Robert is here? Oh my god!
What?
Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom?
Is this a prank?
That's gotta be a joke.
Hold on.
Robert Downey Jr. is on stage.
Oh my god.
He's on stage!
That's what he said. What?
What? Dude!
Mikey!
Dude!
We wanted a big announcement. That's the biggest one.
There's your big announcement, chat.
I need to let this wash over me
Wow.
for a second and really parse this.
They're still not
because
showing the Doomsday
This
logo.
feels like a prank.
This is nuts.
It's
It's a little
real.
nuts.
That doesn't feel real. Robert Downey
A
Jr.'s
gigantic
Doctor
surprise.
Doom.
I
Oh my
genuinely
God.
cannot believe this.
Dude.
This is the most surprising casting they could have possibly done.
He said, new mask, same task. What can I tell you? I like playing characters. This is
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
So
That's gotta be a variant. Like, there's
the
no
Russos
way.
are back. Robert Downey Jr. is back in an Avengers movie
Yeah.
as the villain, as Doctor Doom.
I gotta process this, chat.
What
Oh
do
my
y'all
goodness.
think? Is this a Doctor Doom from a different universe, Earth?
I mean, it can't be.
Or maybe Doctor Doom in 616 looks like.
Won't the Avengers just be like, "Hey, aren't you?"
Hey, wait a minute.
Did they forget object permanence at some point?
Maybe they had a face
Avengers
transplant.
Doomsday coming May 2026.
Okay,
my
so
God.
Doomsday, May 2026.
May 2026 for Doomsday and May 2027 for Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, May 2027.
Oh my
Are the Russos
God.
directing both of them?
No, wait. I have a point. I have the idiot stick.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
mine. So, we have Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
What?
Also, a variant of
What?
Iron Lad. So we could ostensibly just have Robert Downey Jr. playing all villains for the rest of forever. Because why not?
Dude!
Yes, he is, but it's fine. He's a teen in the comics. He can be an old man now.
Oh, I like that logo. Oh my goodness, chat. Hold up, let me. That is an awesome logo. I love the green. Oh, dude.
Oh my god, this is so
Wow.
crazy.
Is this real life?
So the Hall H panel is officially over. That was the big surprise at the end. The biggest we could have possibly had. I'm still.
That is
sort of,
awesome.
catching my breath from this whole thing and wrapping my brain around it.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about the future of the MCU now? I feel like it seems pretty clear that things are on the right path.
How much swearing are we allowed to do here? I am losing my mind.
Okay.
I cannot believe this is happening. I effing love it.
Uh-huh. It's
I have not been so surprised in so long from Marvel.
It's some silly, crazy comic book nonsense, and it works.
Yeah.
This was something, another thing that was percolating in recent days as a rumor that I think some of us had heard,
Yes.
and a lot of us were like, no, they're not going to do that,
Well,
but they are going.
I feel like they asked Kevin a few days ago about bringing back Iron Man, and he was like, we would have to do it. We would only do it if it was really the right way to do it. And people have been wanting Robert Downey Jr. back, but no one in the world would have guessed that this was his entry point back in.
But here's the thing. Do we think this is stunt casting? And if so, is Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom good stunt casting? Is that a good call?
Like a John Krasinski.
Exactly, yeah.
Deal. That would actually not to be contrarian here, but in the same way that the Russos coming back as directors for the next few Avengers movies is a bit of a you're gonna have to work a little harder to break new ground here. Robert Downey Jr. is in the same position because Tony Stark is arguably one of the most iconic superhero performances ever. That means that he is going to have to work all the more to establish Doctor Doom as his own person, his own personality. We don't know who knows? Maybe he's going to be Tony Stark.
Like, I fully believe that he is capable of doing that, and I can't believe that I'm going to be the naysayer here on this panel. That this is bad news. I don't.
Okay. That is really interesting, chat. The Marvel panel is over. I'm probably in the live stream here. But, really, really interesting. RDJ as Doctor Doom. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'm really excited, but, it's I don't know. I don't know.
That was a absolutely shocking surprise.
Very much.
And I don't think anyone could have possibly predicted. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. IGN's of San Diego Comic-Con 2024 is officially complete. We did it. Yes.
Okay. Well, pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to subscribe, please subscribe. I will see you in the next live stream, next video, next short, whatever I post next. I'll see you next time. Bye.